we were picking up the pace of getting more teams and more girls involved. So as I recall, there was a track team, a gymnastics team, and basketball, softball, field hockey. We played every day in the neighborhood. My brother and sister were probably my best playmates. And I also belonged to the Salve Geddes Community Youth Center, and I played there all the time, and I also ended up working there. So coming and playing organized sports at Ludden was really just an extension of my everyday life. I think one of the things that I remember obviously is about discipline and making sure that you did your academics. That stayed with me. You know, if you have people that have a similar value system and work ethic and want to get along, you can do great things on a team. And that might be one of the things that is special about Bishop Ludden, the diversity of the student body, but the fact that, you know, people want to work together to succeed. My senior year, we won our girls basketball championship, and that was quite exciting, to say the least. And I remember the championship game. I got into early foul trouble, and so I had to sit most of the game. And I remember leaving the game, and as before I was leaving the floor, my teammates and I got together in the center of the floor and had a little huddle up. And my teammates turned to me as I was leaving the floor, and they said to me, "Don't worry, Jean, we got this." And and they did. And I just still remember that to this day. I can honestly say the best decision I made was when I was a senior at Ludden. And that decision was to attend Immaculata College. And Immaculata at that time was a small Catholic women's school outside of Philadelphia. And it was known for its academic excellence, and it had just won several women's national basketball championships. But I had never really heard of the school. It was my Ludden guidance counselor. I went to Immaculata, I graduated from there, and it was the best decision I made, because there I received an unbelievably great education and made wonderful basketball memories and lifelong friends. So I owe a lot to that guidance counselor at Ludden who gave me that suggestion to look into Immaculata. I would have probably a very singular message that said, no matter what it is you're doing, do it with intent and purpose. It could be learning a new language, it could be learning a musical instrument, or it could be playing sports. But do it with purpose, and don't just go through the motions, or you're wasting your time. You know, one of the coaches that I talked to, he actually wasn't a coach at Ludden, but would come to our practices, and he was a baseball coach. And he said, it's a funny thing about luck. The harder you work, the luckier you get. And that stayed with me.